Hello, pretty girls. Happy November. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I have no idea, for goodness sakes, what's happening with my camera. Oh my word. Can you just pretend like I don't have a clue what I'm doing? That's what I do most days. So anyway, it's just going to have to sit there like that, I guess. Sorry you guys get to look at part of my brown table underneath, but oh my word. If everything went smoothly, you would know that it is not a Susan video. So let's go ahead and have a look at the November kits and specials that you guys are going to get to enjoy this month. I absolutely love both of the kits this month, and the extra special surprise that I have available for my renewal and new VIPs, I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to show you. So let's have a look quickly at the Close to My Heart specials. So it is no secret we have a brand new catalog. So the November-December catalog has like coming in hot, right? There's already some things that are on a back order that they're restocking because I got to tell you guys, this is a good one. It really is. So there are some things that are unavailable right now, but they are nothing from the book has been retired yet. They are currently reordering everything that is out of stock at this time, right? But you guys have seen in catalogs in the past that things have been unavailable early in the cycle, and they did not reorder them. So the rule of thumb is always this: if you see something in a new book that you cannot live without, please get it on your very first order. Do not delay, and that'll ensure that you get it into your craft room instead of being super sad hunting for it later, right? So some fun paper collections, stencils and embossing folders, and lots of good stuff on here. If you guys don't have a hard copy, which you can get a hard copy for free with any size order that you will place, but go ahead and pop over on my shopping website, susanwilliams.ctmh.com, and you'll see a view catalog there. So you guys can take a peek at this online and go ahead and get your shopping list ready and get your order placed. And then you'll have a hard copy in your hands just as soon as your package arrives, right? So we've got several specials happening right here. The two newest specials that I want to give you guys a little peek at are the gnomes for all season December. Now, we knew this was coming, right? We saw gnomes for all seasons in autumn, and I created a great big 12 by 12 workshop for you guys using that collection. And now we have a cute little gnome set with a winter theme, and it is super cute, you guys. We have an ice skating gnome. He's kind of cute. You know that I do not super duper love the gnomes. Like, I'm not obsessed with them like some people are. They're growing on me though. These are not just really creepy, I gotta tell you. But what I really like about the way that they have designed this collection, much like the August collection, is that if you guys are looking up close at the papers, there are very few elements that you cannot flip over and hide the gnomes if you don't like them. So really, your paper collections, you can flip them over and have a really great winter theme. You've got this one set here that has the gnomes on it, but you can flip it over and have that really great winter theme. And then there are really just a few stickers that have gnomes on them. And if you guys tuned into the August workshop, you saw that we found some fun ways to kind of cover up some of that stuff that was already pre-designed on the collection. So it was super easy to do and really fun and kind of challenging. I actually like a good artistic challenge. So you've got a really great winter paper collection. I love that it is super, like, these are Missouri winter colors. They really are. You've got the blues, you've got the grays, and you got the green for the cedar trees with the brown trunks. And this is like a Midwestern winter collection color palette for certain. You've got the acrylic snowflakes, and I have already been through 2 packages of these already. I will just tell you right now. You've got the thin cuts. So you've got the really fun gnome thin cuts. So you can build him, take him apart. Very cute. You can take off the ice skates, so he just looks like a fun little gnome. I actually think he kind of looks like a songbird gnome. So I'm thinking like Christmas carols and fun things like that. In the Evergreen paper collection, there is actually musical note pattern paper that you're going to see in a moment. That's kind of fun. So that's just kind of one of the places my little brain was going. A couple really fun stamp sets. One of them has a coordinating thin cut as well. And then, as you guys are used to seeing with many Close to My Heart campaigns, there are pre-designed both scrapbooking and card making workshops that you can get the cutting files for. So this one is super adorable, 12 by 12 scrapbooking workshop, and you guys can get the cutting file right there on my shopping website. And then there's a card making kit as well. Now I am planning on working with this collection for my December 12 by 12 scrapbooking workshop. So you guys definitely want to make sure that you add this to your shopping cart. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So the next one is Countdown to Christmas. Now there's no flyer available for this one quite yet, but this is going to be a really fun 9 by 12 wooden element that you can customize, completely customize. It has digital art, so it's going to have those really fun SVGs. So you guys, if you would like to cover the wood with pattern paper or cardstock of your choice, maybe your favorite palette of your Christmas colors, maybe something that matches your home, maybe you want it to match your Christmas tree, up to you, but you can totally customize all that. So you've got the wooden elements, and again, this was 9 by 12, and you can have the digital art elements so that you can customize those with, papers and all that good stuff that will match whatever look you're kind of going for. But I have to say, these are something that I would for sure put in my home. For sure. Super, not super duper themed, easy to change up each year. It's just really clean and simple, and I really like it. This little wooden star will move depending on which day that you decide to set the advent calendar on. And again, super classy. I really like this one. And what is really fun about this, and again, guys, 9 by 12. So it's bigger than this paper right here. It's bigger than that. Okay. So 9 by 12, but you can get one entire set for $19.95. You can get 2 for $35, and you can get 3 for $45. So you can get, if you buy 3 of them, they're only $15 per set, which is a crazy savings. So this is going to be the newest special with the gnomes as well. So take a peek at those over on the promotions tab if you go over to my shopping website. Now, let's talk about my favorite special every single month, which is the stamp of the month. And you guys hear me say over and over and over again, sometimes I look at the stamp set and I think, it's okay. But usually when I get done with it, I'm usually head over heels in love with the artwork. And again, this month is no exception. I love the artwork with the stamp set. The stamp set to me, it was a really nice, super practical thank you set. Wasn't anything ultra unique. But by the time we got done creating artwork with it, I really loved it. So the fun thing about this, and you hear me say this every month if you've listened to me before, but this is a $19.95 stamp set. So $20 stamp set, right? But you can get it for only $5 with your qualifying order, or you can get it for $0 with your qualifying order if you are a VIP. Now, fun thing about being a VIP. If you're hearing this for the first time and you have never been a Close to My Heart VIP, okay, number 1, what in the world, you guys? What in the world? Number 2, heaven's sakes. So if you go over to the shopping website, susanwilliams.ctmh.com, click Be a VIP up on the link, up at the top of the page. Don't worry. You have a few steps to look through this. You're not committing to it, but I want you to go through and read through that. You are going to get a 15% product credit on every single purchase that you make. Okay. So that's going to be stored in your VIP, bank, if you will, your VIP credit account. And so you can choose to either use that every time you order, or you can bank it. You can sit on it as long as you would like. So 15% on all of your purchases. So that is a 15% savings essentially on every purchase that you make with Close to My Heart. Lots of fun. Right now there is an added credit bonus if you renew this month, or if you join for the first time. You can see all of that over on the Be a VIP section of the website. So you can get additional product credits. This special right now is making it to where your annual membership is only costing you $10 per year. $10, you guys, it's only going to cost you $10 to be a VIP for an entire year. And you can get 12 months of free stamp of the month stamps. And think of all of the percentages back you can get on all of your orders. You can pay for it the first order that you place, the first order, and then it's yours for the rest of the year. So there are throughout the year usually VIP exclusive specials. Sometimes there's workshops, things like that only VIPs can get. I can add you into my my private VIP Facebook group. And the fun thing about that is that I do purchase workshop cutting files from other consultants. And the VIP members are the only ones that are able to access those cutting files with their qualifying orders. It's nothing that I advertise on the outside of my public space. It's all inside in that group. So you have access to additional cutting files beyond what you are seeing over on my blog. One of my favorite things, and I'm so excited about this because I worked many, many months on it. My husband helped me take these all off Cricut mats and put them into envelopes for many months. So what I did was I am giving a special VIP gift, and this is going to be for any person who renews a current VIP membership from November 1st, 2023 to October 31st, 2024. So the full year. So if you're renewing as a VIP member, you're going to get this packet. Or if you join as a brand new VIP member in the following year, you're going to get this with your first order. Any size order that you place after being a VIP, you're going to get this sent to you in the mail. Now, what this is something that I have begun kind of like working into a few of my Stamp of the Month kits earlier in the year. I do this concept a lot inside our Creative Collaboration membership when I'm preparing files for classes and that kind of thing. But this is over 600. I'm call them captions, sentiments. You could use them as a tiny title if you would like, but they are actual colored. I specifically colored them to match neutral color palettes within the Close to My Heart product line. So these are all print and cut pieces. Okay. So there's no adhesive on the back. It's actually done on white cardstock in a variety of colors. So you've got black, you have espresso, mocha, toffee, linen, mink. Okay. I think that maybe pewter in there as well, but maybe not. But they are all neutral colors. So they'll go with a variety of your paper collections that you're using. There are like tons of holiday sentiments and captions and titles on here. A lot of them just for every day. There are a lot of them that are great for cards. You guys are going to get, oh my gosh, so much use out of these. It's not even funny. But this actual envelope, this great big packet, is actually going to be shipped right to your door with any size order after you become a Studio Sue's VIP. Okay. And it is my gift to you. You don't pay shipping. You're not committing yourself to anything, but it is my gift to you, and it will be mailed after you place your first order of any size after joining as a VIP. And what I'm also going to do is we're probably going to do it after the holidays. Again, you guys know that I've got fiber coming and all of that. And so I want my screen to be ultra clear when I do a Cricut tutorial. But I'm actually going to do a class inside the VIP group, and I'm going to show you guys how not only to create these print and cut pieces on your own, but I'm also going to show you how simple it is to just change the color of the background of them. So maybe you love the sentiments that I've designed for you and you're not super confident to create them from scratch on your own, but maybe you love them and you just want to change the colors to match a paper collection that you're working with. Maybe neutrals are not your thing, right? I'm going to show you how to do that in that class. And so a fun little packet that's going to be coming right to your home, and also a little bit of knowledge that you can take with you and use for other things and really get your hands dirty or not dirty with your Cricut Design Space software, right? So this is going to be a fun special that's already been shipping out this month, as many VIPs have renewed because this is the anniversary month of those renewals. So if you guys have already placed your order and you've renewed this month, you have a packet like this on the way. And if you're a brand new VIP, you've never joined before, or maybe you've never joined with me before, and you might like to visit with me about that, feel free to send me a message or comment below and I'll reach out to you. It really is my heart to serve in whatever way that I'm able. And so I'm not one of those mean, scary people that are going to spam you and bug you and all the things. That's not my jam. I don't have time to do that, right? So just reach out to me if you want to know a little bit more information, or if you guys have questions, and I will be so happy to answer those for you. Maybe we'll get you on board and you're saving 15%, and it'll be like all is well in the world, right? So let's have a look at the Stamp of the Month kit. Now, you guys know this is the kit that my customers will receive each month when their order reaches $75. Now, this is $75 after you have deducted any VIP credit that you may or may not be using. But a $75 order will get you this kit packed just like this, shipped right to your door. It is a free gift from me. You're not committing yourself to ordering every month. You're not committing yourself to joining a club or anything like that. It really is just a thank you gift. Gifts are one of my love languages, and I love to bless my ladies who support my business with just a fun little thank you gift. And that is what this happens to be. So you're going to have everything that you see here is going to be included in your kit with the exception of the Silver Bells gems. Okay. So there are these fun little dots, glitter dots I'm going to show you in a moment, but those are not included in your kit. So you're going to want to add a package of those to your shopping cart, or you can just use bling from your stash. It's up to you, but you're going to have the base pages for your mini album pages. You're going to have all of those Cricut pieces, got the glitter paper, the cardstock, the pattern paper, the stamped images. Those are all pre-cut for you in there. So you're just going to be ready to go right to stamping and assembling when you receive this in the mail. So you're going to have all of those pieces for your mini album pages. And again, we're still working on building that mini album throughout the year, right? You've got a couple of those usually every month. And then all of your card pieces are tucked down inside each of the individual envelopes. So everything is already sorted for you. So you guys don't have to get your kit and like dump it out on the table and then take your precious time, after your kiddos are in bed, maybe, or the dinner dishes are done. I know that your crafting time, you don't have 8 hours a day, right? So it's all sorted for you. You just have to sit down and you can just work on one project at a time if you would like. As your day allows, or as your week allows, or your month allows, just one project at a time. And you don't have that overwhelm of like all the things having to go through them. There's no cutting guide to dissect. You don't need a paper trimmer. If you will notice, and I'll show you when we look at the artwork, I have even custom created your sentiment stamped images, so there's no fussy cutting this month. Lots of like millions and billions of circles welded together, and it all turned out perfect, right? So this is going to be the kit you'll receive with a $75 order. I'll show you the second kit you guys can receive in a moment, but let's have a look at the artwork on this kit, okay? So you guys are going to get, you'll have the cutting files if you want to create more of the kits. But remember, you have one that's going to ship to you that's completely cut. But if you want to create more of them, you have the cutting files to do that. Yes, I do have close to my heart consultants who want to purchase the file so they can offer kits to their own customers, and you're absolutely able to do that. You can find that link over there on my blog. And then if you guys get your kit in the mail, you're going to have a QR code here. And if you click that with your phone or your tablet, it'll take you directly to that Google folder that has all of those files in it. So you've got your cutting files if you want to create more, and your up close photos of all of the projects. So you'll be able to assemble those if you don't want to wait for the videos to hit the YouTube channel. Okay. So you have your 2 mini album pages. And yes, if you happen to be listening to this and you're new, we do have both albums and page protectors to fit the 8x6 size. So this is a great place to start. Maybe if you do not work on a lot of scrapbooking, maybe you're just a card maker, or maybe you're just kind of dipping your toes in this and you're not really sure where to start. Don't worry. This is a really great bite-size project that you guys can start with that won't feel overwhelming, take up too much time or space, or utilize too many tools or anything like that. So we've done some fun stenciling. You've heard me talk about the things that are selling out in the new catalog. Well, there is one, pardon me, while I yawn when the camera's on. There is one set in that catalog that's called Triangle Trees, and it's a combination of a stamp set, a thin cut set, and a really fun stencil. It's so cool, and they have reordered it twice now, and which makes me nervous that they're not going to do it again, but they've reordered it twice now, and I used that stencil, but mine don't look like trees because I turned them upside down. You'll see those in the assembly videos, but it was a fun way to add a little bit of something, right? That's what I always say a stencil is all about, a little something. Not too much, just enough, right? Over some of the corners of these projects. So you'll notice these are part of those stencil, the triangle stencils that I have been using. But we've used the mix-ins for this one, and we've got some fun fall-ish colors of paper. So this desert rose here that I've cut these maple leaves out of, I have both embossed them. I have edge distressed them with a little bit of blending brush ink. And we've also put some glitter paper there in the center. And I just think they turned out amazing. And look at my kiddo with that fancy schmancy. Boy, my husband, I tell you what, really wanted to take that pickup home with him. That was a sharp looking ride right there. So Codeman had to pose for a picture, but it doesn't super duper match, obviously, but I just couldn't help but put those pictures in there. I thought they turned out so great. But we have piggybacked a few of these really fun leaves here, and then you've got this really great, oh my goodness. Sorry guys with the yawn again. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But you have this really great title space over here with multiple of those sentiments that are in that stamp set. And I've even layered some of the smaller ones on there. And you can see this is how the piece is going to come to you. It's already cut out like that. No, I did not scan anything in. That's not an SVG. It's just a whole bunch of welded together circles inside Cricut. So you guys will be able to cut that without having to worry if you want to have multiples of those. And then you can just do what I did. I'll just show you right here because I have the envelope next to me. You can cut a whole bunch of them and stick them down inside your stamp set. So then the next time when you go to use it, you already have some that are cut out and you don't have to get your Cricut out again. So just a fun little, it's a little extra that when you guys qualify for the files, you'll have that available to you. She's got these really cute pages. This is the right size, the right side. You guys, those silver bell dots, I love them. Ever since we got the dots last year, I believe it was, in the annual book, we did not have a brown set. We had gray, we had black, we had all the colors, but we didn't have any brown. And we finally have some brown dots in this collection, and they have glitter in them, and they look amazing. I love them. So it goes awesome with that desert rose glitter paper. I just love it. And there's another one of those cut out sentiment spaces, and I have stamped another one of those smaller, little teeny tiny sentiments there on top. And I just love the piggyback look of that. That is super, super fun. So you've got a 4x6 photo and 2 4x3 photos. And if you guys wanted to omit the 4x3s and put another 4x6 there, you absolutely could. And you have plenty of space to do that. So you've got a couple mini album pages there, and you're going to have 4 greeting cards. And you guys, I got to tell you, I was not super duper sure about this color palette. Initially, I don't like to mix browns and grays together, and I wasn't really like the greens and the red palette. I was not really a fan, but man, when they were done, I loved them. So look here, you've got more of those really beautiful leaves. You can see they're both dry embossed, okay? You've got the glitter and you've got the distressing around the outside, and it's absolutely beautiful. I have no idea if my lighting will pick it up or not, but I absolutely love it. You can see the white piece here is embossed as well, and it's such a great way to give those little pieces just a little bit of texture, but it's not going to be overpowering like you would if you were random stamping it or something like that to kind of cover up that blank, like that blank plain space, right? I don't know why I'm just yawning now. I just taught a class for an hour and a half and I didn't yawn one time. So here is another one that has that stamping space. Again, like it's not perfect if you look at it. This is me just being real, just telling you how it is. It's not super duper perfect, but it is going to get the job well done. And again, lots of circles, lots of welded circles together. Fun little just mix and match of these various colors and patterns of paper. And like I said, I wasn't real sure about it to begin with, but I love what it looks like after we got done with it. I loved it. This one is beautiful as well. More of all of those fancy schmancy leaves. You've got that stacked sentiment again. More of that glitter paper and some more of that stenciling that just kind of jazzes up that really, really plain, almost white pattern paper. That just added a fun little element there. And again, you can kind of see almost the star of the show are all of those glitter gems there. They look amazing, you guys, with that glitter paper. Absolutely amazing. And even though it's got glitter on there, I totally think this could pass for boy card. I'm just saying, I think these could be boy cards for sure. This one is super fun, really simplistic. Here is some of the silver gems, glitter gems that come in that Silver Bells Dots collection. Super fun. Again, a couple more of those sentiments that are going to be cut out for you. That's worth a file all by itself, right, guys? Not having to cut all those out. This one, again, just really simplistic. You guys know my work. It's not fancy, but just really shows off some of those core products. You've got the glitter paper again, and here's that fun stencil. And then look at these white Silver Bells glitter gems. You guys, they're gorgeous. You're going to need about 100 packs of these. That might be how many I've ordered. I lost count, but oh my gosh, I love them. Super, super fun. I love them. So this pre-cut kit will be yours with a $75 order placed on my shopping website, and I'll put the link below. I'll also put the blog link down in the comments below so that you guys can go over to the blog and see all of the up-close pictures of the artwork as well. So then we have a great big workshop during the month. So this is going to be the Evergreen Scrapbooking Workshop. You guys, you're gonna love it. I think this one is a favorite for sure. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to show you everything because you can see it all online, but really outdoorsy, woodsy like, really, really cool. Okay. You've got these really fun die cuts in multiple colors that go with it. And we've utilized those in the workshop. So you guys know that you can get this cutting guide with a $25 order placed on my website, or if you place a $125 order, you're going to get not only the Stamp of the Month kit that I just showed you, and you're going to get what I call the add-on kit. And this is all free. It ships right to your door as a gift from me. But the add-on kit is all of the cardstock pieces, print and cut pieces, and Cricut pieces that I have designed with the workshop, with the exception of the base pages. So you need no cardstock whatsoever except your base pages, okay, if you qualify for the add-on kit. But this is a fun add-on kit. It's got the glitter paper that I used. It has all of those print and cut pieces that I personally designed. They are using some Cricut images, and so you guys are going to want to make sure you either have those Cricut images or maybe you have Cricut access, that kind of thing. But it is just, I love this because this is really where I am able to get my creative juices flowing. This is where Susan gets to be Susan. I love designing in Cricut, and I love kind of doing my own thing. And print and cut I have become obsessed with since I learned from a friend of mine way back at the beginning of the year. And you guys have seen this multiple times throughout the year, right? I believe that it's become kind of a favorite of many of you, and it's going to make your assembly much easier. It is going to be much, much quicker. You are not going to have all the little bits and pieces and layers of all those individual Cricut pieces to glue together, attach together, because it is one single image. Okay, so it's going to go down so quick, but look at how beautiful they are. You can see the black outline on all of those. That's lots of work digitally that I do, lots of offsetting and welding and slicing and dicing and lots of work, but it is something I really, in my whole heart, I just love doing it for you. So this is going to be the packet that you guys get when you place a $125 order. Now, the add-on kit is while supplies last, okay? So once they're out, I do not restock them. As the month gets on, I kind of tell you guys, hey, we're getting a little bit low. We're getting a little bit low. I'm just going to go ahead and warn you. I will be gone to Mexico for a close to my heart trip the last week of November. So I'm most likely not going to be doing a lot of interacting on my business page. So I'm probably not going to be alerting you guys when the stock gets low. So when it's out, it's out. So if you really, really want one of these, please go ahead and get your order placed now to make sure that you get one. Because when they run out, I will most definitely not be restocking. So you can see all of those Cricut pieces, cardstock pieces, glitter paper pieces, print and cut pieces are all included for you in that kit. And now I'm going to show you how we used them. This, I think, is my favorite layout. This is driving me nuts, that corner up there. Pardon me while my OCD is showing. So I love this. I'm a country girl. You guys know that. And so nothing says country like a whitetail silhouette, right? I absolutely love it. So these are all custom titles that I have created as well. So you've got Cold Hands, Warm Heart, with this sweet little silhouette of the deer up there. And look at all these little elements that we've just layered. You've got some of those die cut pieces. You've got a sticker back there. You've got the print and cut. You've got some dots kind of scattered around it. I love the clustering on these pages. Love, love, love. And look at that glitter paper, you guys, with that pine cone pattern paper. Holy smokes. I love it. You've got some fun fun stamping up here. I don't normally use a stamp set on these workshops. I did incorporate one because I really love the new snowflake stamp. Now, you guys have a couple options. Is the stamp set a make it or break it for the workshop? No, absolutely not. You do not have to have it to put the workshop together. It will not hinder you in any way. The only thing I used the stamp for was to add a little bit of background where I generally would use a stencil. Okay. So I did use the stamp set. You do not have to have it. And your second option, if you did not want to purchase a stamp set, is you could use another snowflake stamp set that you have. Don't tell me you don't have one. I know you do. We have one every year, right? So that is a little bit of background noise back there. I have layered some of those fun die cuts on top, and then you can see a little bit of those dots there in the center. Super fun. I love them. You got some stickers and some printing cuts here with more of those die cuts, just kind of layered around. You guys kind of know my, how I create art by now. Again, another fun cluster. I think this is definitely my favorite layouts. I love it. So layout number 2, this one is fun because it's got kind of like all those little bitty pieces. Sometimes you get those kits and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of like stuff in here and I'm not really sure what to do with it without just making my pages look really kind of scattered and cluttered and all the things, right? So this has got a lot of those fun little elements put up here at the top as more of a focal image as a whole. So you've got these really fun, like look at these little mitten print and cut pieces. You've got some snowflake stamping on one of those white die cuts that come in that embellishment kit, some stickers and more die cuts. And you can see a lot of those glitter dots are there stuck kind of in the middle of all the things, right? There's a fun little stocking cap and a little snowflake that I created in the Cricut as well. And with some stickers and more of those die cuts kind of piggybacked there. You've got a fun little, smaller title, if you will. Again, that glitter paper just absolutely sets this off, you guys. It looks awesome. This is a Susan title if I've ever seen one. Everybody that's seen this has just laughed their tail off. This is so me. I don't like snow at all. I don't really even like to look at it. So let it snow somewhere else. Okay. That is my jam. So hopefully you guys find the humor in that. And if not, this is a title you easily could take off, right? And you still have one on the other page. So there, we made it versatile without even trying, right? You've got more of those fun little elements kind of piggybacked up there on the top. And then layout number 3, I think is my second favorite. I love, love, love it. You've never seen a yellow snowflake until today, but I love how they turned out. This shortbread with the greens and the browns, holy smokes, you guys, it's beautiful. So you've got Winter Wonderland, a little bit of that glitter paper there, and you've got some of those fun craft pine cone die cuts there. Lots of the snowflakes kind of scattered around. You've got snowflakes that are the print and cut. You've got a lot of those die cut pieces. Some of them are overhanging, and we've trimmed off the edge. That's always really fun to do. Some little tiny sentiments here. You've got more of those glitter dots kind of scattered throughout. I absolutely love it. It is so fun. I love it. Absolutely love it. And you guys may not be able to tell in the photos, but I want to hold it up. You can see where I've done more of that random stamping with those snowflakes on there. And it just added a little bit, again, a little bit of background noise, a little bit of texture without being too overpowering for the area, right? So more of that. You've got a fun little bit of caption, if you will, here in the center. Pine cone, glitter paper. It's kind of all of those cohesive elements that you see on the left page. We're bringing them over to the right. And another fun cluster over here. I love these little cascading hearts. Then you've got a big snowflake and more of that glitter paper and some of those die cuts and the stickers and just all the things. You gotta give that cohesive look, right? Where you have a little bit of everything kind of scattered around and it looks like it's supposed to be there, right? Instead of just aimlessly tossed on the page. At least that's the way my eyes see it. You might disagree, and that's okay. So layout number 4, Winter Wonderland, and you've got some really fun hat and mittens on there with some fun hearts tucked around that I just love. More of those snowflake random stamping. Again, use a snowflake stamp you already have or just completely do away with it. That's okay. It's up to you. But just some of those fun, same elements that you saw in the other pages. You can see just kind of clusters here and there. And they are going to show off your photos so nicely, you guys. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you to get this one. I love it. So then the 5th one is you've got these fun musical notes, making spirits bright, and then snow many memories, which again, those are custom titles that I have created for you. Pardon me. The good thing about this, guys, as I always say, is that when you qualify for the add-on kit and qualify for the cutting files, you're also getting that Cricut Design Space file. These are all Cricut images. They're not SVGs. So you don't have to do anything except open it up and cut. Okay. That's all you're going to have to do. You don't have to alter anything. And that's why I lean towards Cricut files over SVGs, because when I do all of the work on my side, that transfers with the file to you guys rather than it being an SVG and you have to go purchase a collection and upload it and then do all that alteration yourself. That's a lot of work for you. And it's a lot of work for me to talk about in the workshop files as well, right? So these are Cricut files. You'll be able to just open them up and cut them. And so if you like the titles, you can cut as many of them as you would like and have them for however many projects that you would like. So if you like all these custom images that I've created, then they're going to be yours to use and cut as often as you would like. So again, another fun little perk, and just a great resource whenever you do business with me. I want you guys to have a lot of valuable things that you can use on a lot of other projects. That's really, really important to me. So just a lot of great usable photo spaces, and you can see a lot of these fun little elements again. And if you guys want to use even more photo spaces than what I have allowed, again, part of my job is being decorative, of course. And if you guys are like, I need to do less decorative and I need to do more about putting my photos on the pages, right? Well, then you can omit as many of these extra pieces here as you would like. Omit these, pattern papers here if you want, and put a photo in its place. You're absolutely able to do that. There is room over here if you would like. This is a 4x4 photo space, okay? If you would like to put a 4x6 there, you can put the little tail of your photo over here overlapping this pattern paper and it'll look awesome, right? You could do it on the other side as well. You've got multiple areas that you could add additional photos to this space. So if you wanted to add more photos than the space is allowing, you have the ability to do that, of course. So the add-on kit that I showed you guys is a $125 order. You're going to get the add-on kit with all of those pieces. It's going to make this a lot quicker for you, a lot easier for you, because I have done a lot of the hard work for you. What it amounts to, guys, is the only paper cutting you have to do is the 6 sheets of the pattern paper that you get in your paper pack. You only have to cut 6 sheets of pattern paper. Everything else is cut for you. You can just go right to work. So that add-on kit is really going to speed up your process if time is valuable to you, which I know that it is for everyone. But you're going to get with a $125 order, so long as we still have kits left, and I do still have some kits left right now as this video is streaming. But you're going to get the add-on kit with all of those pieces for your $125 order that ships right to your door. And then you're also going to get the stamp of the month kit as well, shipped right to your door. So 2 kits for a $125 order, just so long as this one is still available, right? You have to get it before it runs out. And then if you're going to join as a VIP, you can get the over 600 captions, sentiments, titles, shipped with your Happy Mail as well. So you can get 3 kits with your first qualifying order. It's crazy. Again, I'm a gift giving girl. It's really where my heart is. I love to do that, and I love to give presents to people. And so this is just my way of expressing my gratitude for you guys choosing to do business with me. So if you have questions about the kits or joining as a VIP or really anything close to my heart related, I'm super duper happy to answer those for you or serve in any way that I'm able. So if you guys want to reach out to me and let me know how I can help you, and it will be my pleasure. So thanks so much for joining tonight. I'm so grateful. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And if I happen to not visit with you before Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. And I do hope that you have lots of things to be thankful for. So happy November, guys. And thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.